voice lines.
Wow, that would be cool. Mm, and
Alright, we're starting it up
there,
again.
I really hope it'll work. Please,
Yeah.
please, Project 64, please.
Alright, I'm starting it again.
Here we go. Let's hope it works.
Okay, it's a
Yay!
good
Yes!
sign.
A
It's in
good
full screen and
sign.
everything.
Lower your volume.
Oh, good point.
I lowered mine too, and mine was at 100.
Alright. Yeah, I had to
20
turn
is
mine all the way
good.
down to 18 just for it to
Yeah,
sound like normal
I
volume.
know, mine is so loud. I put it down to 20. And it's like, you guys are at 100 and it's still louder than you guys.
Well, actually, if you want to compete on having the lower volume, I think mine is literally at 5.
Yeah, Project 64 audio is like soup.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Just adjusting a couple things a little bit.
I'm putting mine to 5 too. Yeah, it's still loud.
It's a
I
little
know.
car.
Yeah, it's cute.
Take the long route to visit the middle of the town.
Exciting. Oh, can you actually play custom boards on an EverDrive?
Yeah, I have an EverDrive myself,
So
and it
cool.
works. I
'Cause
tested it.
I was thinking that you would be able to. That's sick. I have one too.
Yeah, it works no problem. You can just straight up slap it on there. This run that we're playing right now will guarantee work the exact same way as it works on normal.
Thank you for your boards. I can play them offline. That's really cool. Wow. Yeah. Hehe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be Mario. That's all I care about.
I'm just like hee 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 hee.
I'm going to be Yoshi.
Yoshi, green on green.
It's been a long time since
DK.
I've been DK. Oh, let's see here.
Hello, it's our computer. That's a Wario.
Wario, of course.
Alright, should we send the normal or easy?
Whoa, you guys play like that? I usually put them on hard, but that's fun. Normal is fine.
We should probably do only 20 turns, unless you want to
Yeah.
play until it's 4 a.m.
Nothing. On another night, yeah, but I still have work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing a 35, maybe even a 50 in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the future, when we have a lot of time.
Winter break, my beloved. Just wait until December. Yay! Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I actually live in Las Vegas and I'm 22. So there's this video game themed bar and it's so cool. It has retro everything. You can play an EverDrive while you're getting a drink and I think that's so cool.
Ah.
So, you could play any Nintendo 64 game there and it's really neat. I was like, you guys would love it if you came out here.
I just realized that my aux cable was shorted slightly and I was getting mono audio, so now I'm hearing things way clearly.
That's good.
Yeah, I just had to touch it and that's it, and it's working again. Unlike last time, I don't get to run this at the original N64 resolution.
Ooh,
because
yes.
That's
so cool.
Aw, this is very exciting.
Aw, you're so
yeah, I managed to save a lot of weed for this occasion too.
And some real Mario Party.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you?
This game board definitely has a strategical vibe.
I have no brain. I don't know what things are.
I think it would have been really cool if you had access to locked doors and skeleton keys.
Oh, that'd be great. But
I'm sure you
also
would've used those in
money.
this one. That
F. How is this? It's so mean to you. You made this board. It should be nice to you. Okay, we're on the same team now.
Custom music? You figured out custom music?
No, I did not. There's just
I
a
think
selection of music that you can choose from. That's the audio of the game.
Rules? Yeah, it
Okay,
feels
that's
like
cool.
I think it's the rules music.
It's the music from the map that's the tutorial.
Yeah, the rules land. Alright, 2 human. Uh
Internet cut out for a sec, I guess.
oh. Yeah. Fear.
That was scary.
Yeah. Oh, the lag.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Yeah. Me free.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I'm in front.
Boop-a-doop-a-boop-a-boop.
Wario. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Damn
Yeah,
it, Mario.
Wario is a computer. Let's see if he learns from his AI. We're
Ah.
human too. Humans also make mistakes. Well, that's going fast.
No,
Whoa.
Oh shoot.
Okay, you guys might win.
yeah, we have a chance.
Oh. Oh, tiebreaker. Unless we just don't get a point in the next 14 seconds.
Oh.
The lag! No!
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh yeah,
No.
I need to configure it so it saves it. I forgot
The
to do that
lag.
again. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
just in case.
Yeah.
That
And
one
also,
felt like a cheat. I feel like we kinda won because of the lag.
Yeah, I was gonna say so too.
Wait, let me change it.
I'm gonna change some things. Are you doing that?
Every turn?
Good stuff.
Yeah. Every
Yeah,
turn?
every turn.
Every time.
Okay.
And message. Don't forget the message speed.
Well, yeah. Fast.
Yep.
Alright, we good.
Yeah, we're all set. You wanna know, so when I bought an EverDrive, it was off my very first paycheck I've ever had in my life, my very first
Oh,
job. And I
neat.
spent all of it, every penny. It was
On the
$12. And I made sure to get the extra USLS feature, which was the read and
The reset, yeah.
Yeah, making it so like I can see whatever it's reading and writing from the cartridge. Mainly
That's
writing.
really cool.
Yeah, so I have like a red light that flashes whatever it saves.
That's neat.
Yeah. And also, I bought a purple transparent cartridge for a custom one. And I painted
Oh.
the inside with glow-in-the-dark green paint.
Oh my god, that's really cool. That's neat.
Yeah, and it actually glows in the dark. I would wake up.
It does.
Oh no, I would turn off my light at night from the sunlight shining on the console during the day, and it would glow. That also happened in the living room. And it's actually currently.
Sounds nice. You can upload any pictures if
My
you
bad.
have any. That sounds cool to see.
Yeah. So I have a 16 gigabyte SD card in there, and it's got every.
Wow,
game
that's
movie.
ham.
Wow.
I have like a external hard drive, and I was like, hey, I might need every single ROM that ever existed, and I bought an EverDrive, and I was like, there you go.
Yeah.
No, cursed game. I don't like this game.
Yeah. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna take a hit of weed real quick.
A is white,
Make
B
your
is
eyes for a
red.
couple seconds
Oh
here.
no,
You can do it with
accidentally
if you want.
practice. No, I'm good. We go all or nothing. Wait. Don't let him.
The sly shy guy will try. That's a lot of rhymes.
Sly shy guy. Wait, do you want to practice?
No. Is everyone ready?
We're waiting for Royal.
Oh,
Don't check.
more sexier. I got smoke in my lungs.
Oh God.
This is why I sound like when I got smoke in my lungs.
Ew.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
He said,
Yeah,
"Yeah."
fine.
Yeah, are you okay?
So you guys may not know this, but like with cigarettes, it's straight nasty to hold in. It's just straight head nasty. But with weed is so much cleaner that like almost everybody just holds it in.
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I've been around people who have. I'm not. I mean, like, maybe I'd like to try it once, but I'm just like, nah. I'm scared I'm gonna get like start on weed and then end up on like heavy drugs. So I'm just like, nah. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
like not drink
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah, from personal experience, I'd say it depends on your personality, and I guess you'll never
Yeah.
know till you try. My
Yeah.
personality is very unaddictive. When it comes to alcohol and cigarettes, I can't get addicted to those. It's just it feels like you're putting shit. You know, you're just putting too much shit in your body. You know.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, I failed to press me on time. This is a really tricky mini game. This is
It
probably one of the
is.
highest tier mini games in this freaking game, especially when.
Oh man, it's just you and me, Zeph. Here we go.
Ooh.
Especially when you understand the game's mechanics. This
I
game-
pressed it!
Yeah. Trickery.
What?
Freaking. Yeah.
If you don't press it fast enough, you still get out. That's one of the methods. 'Cause,
Well,
like,
I saw
Yeah.
actually your flag get up.
yeah, but I didn't go all the way. If you don't press it fast enough, it'll shoot you down. I know that from experience
Aw.
because
That's good,
I like
yeah.
to stay for a second to make sure he's not psyching me out. But
Same.
it
Yeah,
will.
he likes to do
yeah.
that. Fucking guess, yeah. Freaking.
Oh, I money.
Yeah.
I thought it was Luigi again that time.
The struggle. money. Wario, don't get a 3. Okay, good. Item shop. Aw, it's a little stop shop. This board is cute. It reminds me of like sitting. I don't know if they do this universally, but in like elementary school, kids tend to sit on like a really colored rug, and it reminds me of one of those.
Yeah. Actually, yes.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, okay. Me and Val versus Atli
You
and
guys
Wario.
are gonna have a struggle because I got computer. Doing this with
Yeah,
people is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You got perfect pacing, computer.
Uh huh.
And the computer is not only gonna mess up you like 1 out of 10 times.
And I am cake.
Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I'm being slow. I thought I was friggin'
Luigi.
Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys are doing good. You might beat me.
Yeah. I'm gonna friggin'.
Oh, fuck. I missed 3 times in a row. I
we
missed
were
3
close.
times.
Caught up, but we both
You guys
screwed
did
up.
really good. Yeah, I missed 3 times in a row.
We did good overall. I'm proud of all
Yeah,
of us.
you guys did great. Don't get a 3. Chance time is scary to me.
So you hand draw? Did you hand drew this?
I think it's from a JPEG.
It's actually a Google image that I modified slightly and extended. Yeah, so like the arrows to change paths weren't originally there, as well as some details in the sky and stuff.
That's neat. I think I have the gold left. Yeah.
Your additions to it actually look.
I'm so
very-
confused.
They
So
match
that
art
little
style.
path is an actual path, right, Seth?
Yeah, but if you want to go to the star, you need to go up.
You're so nice of helping me. Like, for real, I have to go up?
Yeah, for real.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, ooh.
Very nice
I
use of
do.
texture.
Yeah, I like how
Do
the
not
shop
buy
is
the
just
skeleton key. You're not gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really wanted, you could save it as a decoy when Wario gets a plunger chest. But that's like so excessive.
But you know what? I think if wait, did Wario buy a key or a mushroom?
I don't remember.
I think he bought a key. I don't know.
It's okay, Wario.
No, he bought a
Oh,
mushroom.
he bought a
Oh, okay.
mushroom.
Phew.
He's in it to get star. 7.
But
Seven?
watch him go in the wrong direction.
Are you going the wrong way?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He just wants to go faster. He's like, oh, this is how to get back to the beginning. Yeah, he's going back to the beginning. I bet.
Why? What is his strategy?
Yeah, Val's computers on Cake did the same.
They don't know how to process custom world. Don't
You're
get
going to
something
get
good.
the key and never be able to get rid of
something
it.
bad. Yay! So-
Please!
It's so funny how the announcer is so excited to say it too. They're like, "Ah, you lost!"
Miss! Wahoo!
Yeah. Oh, I love Graphic. It's my favorite. One of my favorite mini games. Just spam me. Oh no, I'm not gonna play this twice.
I
Just
don't like
proceed
it.
really
I don't
fast.
like it, but
I love it.
I'm
I
with the
already-
CPU.
Oh no, it's one of her bees. We're done for because one of her bees is pressing the brake. We're never gonna go fast enough.
Whoa!
I don't think I even want to try because I know we're gonna lose. It's like making a car go on full speed, but it only goes on full speed every other second. I'm just stopping. Period.
New record! Oh,
Bro, which one of our controllers is it?
I think it's my controller. It's not good. I heard an unplugged
Yeah.
sound.
Uh-oh.
Good thing. Oh, it's not good. Oh, it's working. It's working.
Yeah, you're pressing start.
Yeah, I pressed start. That was me.
I don't know why it's pressing A and B at the same time though.
Oh, it's yet to alternate.
No, you don't. You just press A.
Oh,
B
B
was
is
to
for
break.
the break.
no.
I know now. I thought your A and B was at the same time.
Alright.
Okay, good. I don't like chance time. Even if it could theoretically help me, I don't like it.
Yeah, since last time, Lala.
Yeah, that was. But I actually had a whole plan and I was completely fine. But still, you like spammed the ghost thing. So
Yeah.
it was like I got a star, I lost a star, and then I got a star in the same turn. So it was like 1 minus 0 plus 1. I was just at the beginning. Okay, you guys have to remember things. I just have to do things. Start. I forgot to press the button. You guys won. Wario and I think we got 2 bumps.
Aw.
I messed up 2 or 3 times at least.
I think you guys won. Yeah.
Yippee!
I was so caught up in humming, I forgot to press the button.
Aw.
Minigame can be a bit trippy, especially with the delay.
Yes, it is.
6. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Fear.
Whoops.
Fear. Oh. As long as you press yourself... I mean, don't press yourself, you're good. I think? It depends on what you want to do. No one has a star. Okay, someone's giving you money and I hope it's not me. Hit me, hit me.
I jumped! You saw that!
Yeah, you gotta hit harder. Oh no, you win!
Oh,
Yay! This is good for
CPU.
everyone. Everyone is happy.
And hey, I'm nice. I'm leaving him with 1 coin.
That's not niceness, that's chance. Am I gonna get a battle time? Yes.
There's 2 in
Goodbye
a
to
row.
your money.
1 for each of the cows.
Aww. Cows. Uh-oh, please don't beep out your big glass. No! This is just anxiety in a game! I hate it! I hate it so much! You just press A and hope you don't die!
I love
No,
it.
This is the only game where it's good to be last.
Yeah, because you have less. Well, actually, no, because if everyone picks good, then you have less chances of picking a good one.
Or the other one.
Let's go yellow.
Yeah.
H! No! I don't like this! I wanna press green, but I feel like it's gonna kill me.
Go pink! Go pink!
I gotta go with green! Rest in peace. Yeah!
Ah!
I don't think I would have made it in time anyways.
Ooh.
Boo.
Oh no, I was gonna pick that. Oh no!
Oh, no. This is bad for one of you two.
Okay, so green was cursed, so I'm gonna pick it. Ah!
Double cursed. It got both of us.
I tried
Oh,
going
right.
meta, but it didn't work.
Here.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. You broke the curse.
phew.
Wario?
Pink.
Is pink cursed now?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Intense game. Pink cursed now? No? Whoa, this is like so long. You green cursed again? Yeah.
Yep.
3 out of like 3 out of 5 times green was the bad
the
one.
RNG with my, I don't know.
Did you actually?
GG.
They were
Yeah.
very decisive picks. Especially the
1
last
coin.
one. I was like, whether
Oh,
you know, like when it became 3 ones, I was gonna pick that same color either way.
wow. Yeah, I don't like it. It's just I still feel like it's pure chance.
Yeah,
So you
it's
have
really good
some
luck.
method.
There was no way I was gonna know.
Again?
I was
Please
just gonna
God.
trust my gut feeling.
Please God, don't put it.
Out.
Please don't do the Bowser's Big Blast again. Please. Okay, good.
Racking
This is
him
fine.
in.
I prefer skill-based games. But the only one I don't like is grab bag, because that's skill and suffering.
Yeah. I'm not good at that one.
Yeah, this is rough.
F. F. F.
That's mechanics.
F.
Continue.
Hello, I just want one machine. Yo, please. Okay. Okay. H. Okay. Now. No. No. 7, 6. Yeah. I don't think I ever was good at this game. What is my best battle minigame? I think it would be the facelift one.
Yeah, that one's good.
I don't know. I think this is the only one I know I'm not terrible in.
Uh, well, not the key.
Oh, mushroom.
Watch him go on a loop again. Wow.
Why? What are you doing?
He likes going to the store. What do you want?
I want him to be a worthy opponent.
Yeah, same. But it seems like he's just going to be a dork.
Dork, but a dork that doesn't know how to play Mario.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you're bowling, huh? Let's just not go the same way
DK
then.
standing is cursed.
No, it's not. He's a monkey. Monkeys stand on their feet. Jump! No, the jump did not work. Vroom, 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 vroom.
There's no
He's just vibing. Still spins.
As Vinny Vinesauce would say, spoon. That was bad. Sorry. Okay, battle mini game. No.
Nope. You get almost star. Do I get almost star or do I get star? I get star.
Congrats on the first star of the game.
Thank you. This means nothing. Because it's really Mario Party is the one game where until the end of the bonus round, you don't know if you're gonna win. You can start out well and just to be absolutely horrible at the end. It's truly a mix of skill and luck. Exactly. Watch it be a star. No.
Ew.
Still proves my point.
Where's going to be the next hidden block?
Wario, stop doing this. It's not good for you.
Wario really likes that part of town, I guess.
Yeah.
He really enjoys it.
Roll call. Time to count. And hope
It's
you
his
can
morning
check in.
routine, jogging.
Yep.
Jogging.
Okay, I guess we can trust Wario with his math skills.
Maybe. Oh, my hand's tired.
I won!
He won. No. Oh god. Yeah. I think we all won. Oh, Wario? Wario? Hello?
He doesn't know how to count.
Or we did it.
I very quickly counted.
Yeah,
I
same.
counted like 4 times.
Like, I count and I get a number and I just recheck like 5 times just to be sure.
Yeah, me too. I counted 4 times.
Okay, so
What will happen
You guys
now?
kind of reassured me by picking the same thing.
Either when that happens, we're all right or we're all very wrong.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh no! Get a one again. Oh, you could have got money. Uh-oh. Give him money. Take his money. Uh-ohs. I wonder... I don't know. Map. Or a star? I don't know. I am very confused by the directions. So I think you would know what to do, so we're just gonna follow you.
Yes.
Unless you kinda like wanna sacrifice yourself to confuse us.
No. Wouldn't do that. I have Nintendo 64 coins.
Okay. Already forget. Hello? I wanna go left. I wanna
It's not
go
left, it's diagonal.
Oh. It's like in my head left to me.
Yes.
I'm going right. Yeah.
Don't want to go back to the beginning.
No, I don't. This is my after work and essay writing brain. I very much meant left, but I said right in my. I said right. I'm going left.
Well, at least you weren't going wrong.
Yeah, exactly. You understand me.
Oh man.
He gonna give you money? Give money? No. Maybe it's only for last place. I feel like for last place he tends to give you. He's most likely to give you money. No! Stop doing that! Why? Oh, what is it?
Everyone
Move
versus
to the music.
Atli.
Just run away. That's it. That's my only strategy.
I'm gonna go back in a sec.
Okay.
Back bend.
Back.
Alright, I'm back. See
Oh,
that
come
pixel?
back.
There's like a polygon over on top of Yoshi.
Yeah.
Polygon.
Whoa, that's neat. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, me neither until now.
You're just rotating a small little white pixel.
Yep. Alright, I'm fully ready now.
Yeah, me too.
Does DK have one too?
Right?
Good point.
No.
It's brown.
You do? It's brown.
brown.
It is. It is. I don't think I have one. It must be like in the. Somebody, maybe, I don't know if it's the plugin or if an artist actually just forgot to leave one pixel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yours is
like,
yours
yeah.
is like brown and mine is white.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's like
the
at
part of
chess
it's
level.
Weird. Maybe it was something they had to program in just to get it to work, and you normally are not supposed to see it because resolution normally isn't.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, because I love that they did it in respect to the older TVs. Yeah. Okay, let's see how fast y'all gonna win. Oh, Wario! You're scaring me.
Can you get him? So close. This controller, it's pretty well.
Ah, that got me.
I did it!
Good job, Zach.
Thank you.
And I managed to get some pretty satisfying shots in. I hit the rim one time.
Ooh, tied for Coinstar. Formidable opponents. Uh-oh. Ouch. Do I get an ouch too?
You don't have enough coins.
I don't. For now.
Who's gonna win the next minigame?
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
You don't want to go down.
Yeah. Thank you for being a nice opponent. Oh, hello? I don't understand what you are planning at all. What? Do you even have a plan? You're just gonna go back to the beginning!
He's gonna buy an item.
Okay, he actually has a better plan now. He's
Maybe.
doing something.
Is he at least running into the back every time?
No. Wait, what? That's a new path. Oh.
Oh, don't like that.
Did you get a new path?
He got a dueling glove, and I don't know. He went a
Chance time
different way.
is always a solution for. Oh.
Wario, is it gonna be good for you?
Oh.
Oh, it's good or bad for one of you two. Get star. Okay.
Well,
It's neutral.
that could have been awesome for Vile.
Or terrible.
Yeah. Got lucky.
Ooh, freaking stuff.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Oh
Run
no.
away.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
Oh yeah, maybe. I feel like you got a good chance.
Alright, I'm ready to run.
Yeah, me too.
I just started it.
Run away. Don't group together.
This thing is a scary one. Especially when the person with the hammer is really good.
Uh-oh.
That thing.
Run! Just why?
You really no longer know what to expect.
I don't know.
You really know.
Run. Run, Vile. Oh no! Yo, I'm scared! Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh. Straight ran
I
into-
ran right into you and I had no time to react.
It's actually been a while since I've seen anybody win that mini game.
Yeah, you're the first time in a long time. I
Well,
remember
hooray.
the last person was me, and I lost at the last 5 seconds.
I'm never gonna get to that star, am I?
You know what? No. Okay, I
Well,
literally
you can
can't
avoid
get it.
going there and go in the other path if you want to.
And then it'll just bring me back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Loop.
Or you take the big loop and go back to Dark Star.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my chances and go right. Right? No. Oh, I know. Wait, yeah. Just in case it responds in a closer direction. Eight. Mutter. 25. Go wherever Zeph is. Ooh, things are slowly heating up. Are you gonna get a 3? Oh, who you gonna fight? You gonna fight me because you don't know who to pick? If you were smart, you would pick someone who has money. But he's gonna pick me.
For a couple of seconds, I had to like.
Nope.
Oh, you are smart.
Why pick
For
me?
5 coins, it's literally 10 coins. Half of it's basically a mini game.
Okay.
Remember the pattern. A B A Z Z.
That's quite fast.
Oh yeah, I do like the pirate mini game because it's way. Okay, the one I most dislike is the Western one because that feels so intense.
Yeah. I think my
It's-
favorite one would be the space one, the timing one.
Oh, that reminds me. When I was a little kid, I tried to cheat the system because I would play with computers and I would literally just get a stopwatch and do it precisely at like 0.40 seconds and I would always win.
Wow.
Of course I wouldn't do that with people, but I did it
Of
with the
course
computer.
not.
No, I literally haven't.
Okay, time to lose.
Shoot. Oh, it doesn't go that far. Okay. Shoot. Oh no, I'm running. Oh, that's not good for me either way. You guys gonna like tag team me?
Oof. Oof.
God.
Ooh,
Oh.
No! I was trying to hide from
Oh,
Val.
God. No, you did good. 2 in a row.
Cheap chips.
That was still good. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is. Have you guys ever played the entirety of Minigame Coaster and Mario Party 2?
I don't think
Yeah.
I have.
Oh,
I don't think
Yeah.
I've unlocked that
Back in the day,
mode.
offline, and I've done
Yeah.
it once online, once or twice online, not, but
Well,
like that was
okay.
a long time ago, many years ago.
Well,
And also,
when you get
in the month
when you get to
before-
the end of the minigame coaster, there's like a boss battle and it's shell shocked. That took me many tries, and I'm still not good at the game.
I'm pretty sure Mario Party 1 has a minigame coaster too.
Oh, that's insufferable. I think that one is worse. Mario Party, the first Mario Party, you
And
get
know
to
what?
the
I
end.
remember Mario Party 1 cartridge.
Oh,
It's got
you
Mario
win,
Party
Zeph.
tweeted on it.
Did you beat the infamous slot car derby? I've never beaten it. That one time I think I finally beat it, my game literally crashed and I lost
Oh
all
wow,
hope.
for real?
Yeah.
Got too
It was
excited and
very
then
sad.
too much movement.
Yeah, it's
Hard
the only one that isn't insufferable is the Mario Party 3 boss battle. That one is you can eventually win if you keep trying.
Back in the day, nobody knew how to take care of the cartridges.
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to blow in them, but I did.
Yeah, everyone did, even over here.
Yeah, I
And,
did.
And I used when I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a good person and use a Q-tip instead. All right, DK, Vile, you are in the lead. You have Coinstar and the first place. But will it be where I hope? Nah. But Wario's finally doing something good, I think.
By perchance. Oh man.
Ouch. Wario 2. Okay.
He's chilling
Three.
with the school bus.
Go bust.
Seems like my internet connection has gotten more stable since
That is good.
Uh,
Oh no, you're in control. I would have preferred it if it was blurry. My strategy is not going to work.
I feel
guys
like
ready?
I'm going to lose frame 1.
Me too. Oh, let's just try our best. I feel like Vile is gonna do it.
Jump to prevent me from catching. I don't know. When you're at the center, I'm pretty sure jumping is a good strat and a good. If you do it at a good time, but I can't give you much information beyond that. I guess.
Thank you for your help.
That's something that took forever for me to learn, especially at my people at my house who do someone and I'm trying to come. I don't remember how to do it anymore effectively, but it seems like.
Oh no, I lost!
No.
Luigi just got it down.
Yeah, that's literally what I would always do. Because that was the only way I could consistently win it this game. You basically just try to jump in the middle and try not to get too far left or right, and you'll probably win.
Yeah.
Unless the other person is just insanely good.
Yeah, and when I played this game back in the day, with specifically Mario Party 2, I always played it on Wii Virtual Console. But when it came to Mario Party 1, it was always on Real Console.
Things are heating up.
The one Mario
RNG.
film that I got to play the most as a kid was Mario Party 7, because that's the one my family.
Oh wow. Yeah, that was on GameCube. I remember that.
Mario Party 7 for Mario Party 1. Mario Party 1, we only have it right now because our friend that would bring it over and we play it with, like very often, played Mario Party 2. That's
Mhm.
That person, probably a good thing, but yeah, that person probably would trust it over here better than that.
Wait, what happened?
No.
You're like,
Nothing.
nothing.
I'm just messing up my words. Basically,
Oh.
the owner of the Mario Party 1 cartridge would probably rather have it be a my house than there is anyways.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I was like, I couldn't hear you because
Like,
for whatever reason the audio is way louder than Discord. 6.
Now, I think you want to go down.
But why? Oh, hello. There's just... I thought there was more stuff over here.
Nope.
But it's just a picture. Okay, I could go down, but I wanna see. Okay, it just leaves you this way. Who is the closest? Whoa, where is it? Oh, it's up here.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta go
oh,
down.
I'm the closest. That took me a whole minute. I just wanted to know why. Because I can't ask you for help every time. I could, but I want to learn myself.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say anything anymore.
No.
Oh, I think I know why he maybe wants to go to the beginning every time. Because the boo and shop icon are at the beginning.
Take it from Zeph. Take it from Zeph. Take it from
No.
I didn't know I have an opportunity.
You basically stole my lamp from me.
Town Rock feels so
Hello?
right.
It's a little ghost. I didn't even see the boo there.
I didn't expect that at all.
Did you know that,
Not
Zeph?
expecting one of the King Boo or Big Boo. Yeah, that's
Oh.
one.
Can you actually program the big boo if it's not on a respective horror land? I wonder.
Yeah, it's on the way over.
Hello. Ouch. 3 against 1. Humans unite. To get money? Yay!
Quicks and cachet.
I don't even know how you say... Okay, cachet? Cash? I don't know how you pronounce the second word.
I mean, in French, it would be cash or cachet.
Cash.
Yeah, catch it. Yeah, that's basically that's it.
Boom, 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 boom. Yay, money.
When I see that word, it's usually for computer terms.
Yeah, I think of like the Google cached. Cached. Money. Uh-oh, Wario's doing good. Oh, Vile, you're gonna
Oh,
get
I got too
in.
reckless. I got myself a single bag.
Oh, Gaboof. He's like way too good at turning the thing around.
Yeah, he's freaking.
H,
Yeah.
I like moving like it just goes to him.
Yeah. It's going the opposite way of where I wanted to.
You're like, you have AI powers.
Yeah,
Oof.
Wario's definitely got AI powers. He's like
Yeah.
freaking instant calculations.
Yeah, that's like,
Freaking.
no human can do that naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just knows the spacing too well.
And side note, in clean HD, the quicksand looked awesome.
Oh yeah. I was too busy looking at things I was supposed to get to admire. The 9. Oh yay! Hehehe. I am lucky. For now. Something is probably going to really bad happen. Because it's the Mario Party. Mario? Oh yeah, there's just something that's about to really bad happen.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
think
what's
then
my
the
last
closest is Atli again.
No, DK.
Well, no,
Oh,
DK is the farthest.
What?
I'm right in front of it. Like, I basically just.
Are you
it's
trying
like
to
I
play
just
mind
messed it
games with me, Zeph?
Well, look at him.
Ah.
up. I made a really mistake.
And you know what? I placed it and I knew.
I was like, bro, I'm so confused. I'm sorry, Zeph. I just genuinely was confused. Am I gonna suffer? Who's gonna suffer? Are we gonna suffer? Oh, we're gonna suffer.
Oh,
One of us is going to suffer. I'm going to suffer.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
Crying, pain, torture.
See? You should have stolen.
Oh, what? I thought it was all of them. Yay!
I imagine.
Less torture.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna do too.
Yeah, me too. I'm satisfied.
Child driver.
What?
What is that?
The swilly swilly one? Swilly swilly. No, not the swilly swilly one. That's tipsy turvy. Oop. Okay. And some. Oh god, what is my Z button? Oh, yeah, there's no I'm winning this one. I messed up like 3 times. It's either Wario or Vile. Vile.
No, I was so close.
Tried my absolute hardest.
Yeah, I messed up 3 times because I was like, I completely forgot where my Z button was.
Yeah, I missed once too. That was enough to lose.
Yeah, you have to be fast.
Yeah, I
And
didn't
be efficient. That makes sense.
I didn't perfectly execute, but I didn't. But I also didn't mess it well.
Yeah. Oh, down. Down? Ooh, what are you doing? You get an item.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get another star?
No, okay, those are my choices.
You could. Money, potential star, and 2 questionable items. What will happen? Seth will get the ability to steal any item at any time.
Ever.
The meme item. I don't know, I feel like this is the most memeable item of the game, in the game. I don't know why.
Like, oh, whoa. Whoa.
Oh, you don't have enough coins though.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, you have to win the next minigame.
Yes, I do. Or at least get 5 coins.
Well, you have your chance.
There goes everything. Everything is out the window.
But here's your chance to get the 5 coins you need.
Yes. Oh.
Ah, luck based.
Don't like this. Really don't like this.
Yeah, this is really wrong.
I want a hug. Yoshi wants a hug.
Okay. Spiritually gives you hugs. I want to be the first one. Okay, good. You play like this? Oh no.
Oh, what? Are you cooking it for us? Are you cooking?
No.
Is it B to catch it?
Oh no!
You're fine.
I was thinking it must have been more red before it explodes.
No. I forgot how to catch.
I think you have to press B.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I literally got lucky. I literally won because I didn't know how to catch.
Yeah, I think none of stuff too. That's really, really intense. And I'm not even sure if I even succeeded. If I failed, it will work anyways.
I don't know what you guys were planning, but I'm still laughing because I won by a complete fluke. No! Stop it!
By the way, here's your 5 coins you needed, but also you're gonna lose them. Wow.
This is painful. Just stop.
Facelift. Aww.
This is even more painful. Yay! It's Bowser's Big Blast with less anxiety.
80 coins worth of randomness.
This is no skill based.
It is completely luck.
But if I'm last, I know who to choose. I know who to choose. Boo is the
No,
winner.
my
Boo is the
beloved.
winner.
Boo, I was gonna take Boo, but there was no option.
Boo's gonna win.
I don't know. Yeah, Boo, I feel like Boo has the most. Like, cause Boo has the little sneaky sneak. Cause they get to do that disappearing thingy. And, like, just cheat themselves to the first line. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Boo is the winner.
Yeah, you did the, the sneaky sneak. The little disappearance gives makes Boo kind of OP.
Yeah.
Because
You lost the 5 coins you needed. I have 100 coins. Wow.
Vile, we have to win. Moony Lumberjacks. Okay, we have to press buttons. Oh no, we're humans.
Timing.
Aw, I'm with a robot.
Yeah, it's good, Zeph.
You wanna win?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hard competition.
Oh no. I don't think we won. Yeah, we lost. There goes my star.
I mean, it was easier because it felt like I was playing just with myself.
That's why.
Because
That's
the
why.
robot is perfect.
Cries. Just give me a 1 and I'll go.
And with like always like fun with machine with jams every once in a while.
Another? No. Get a 1. Get a 1.
Get a 1.
1.
F. Well, you could go around.
I could. Who's behind me?
No one.
No.
But taking
No
taking consideration that you're going to lose 10 coins because of the bank and the star.
Whoa. Hello? Where is it going? Am I going up? Up? This is up, right?
Yeah, this is up, but you don't have to go up. You could go the other way, back to the star.
If I go left, am I gonna go back to the start?
No, you're going to go down and back to the start.
Yeah, no thing.
I cannot stop helping. That's
You're so nice.
that's a must.
Just like wait for 5 minutes.
Yeah, take your time. Your moves left are going to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you're over there and you're probably... Oh wait, you're far too. Can you turn in here, Zeph?
Nope.
No.
To go there, you have to do the big loop.
I think I'm just gonna stay on the track if it brings me back to it.
I mean, if you want to go even fastest, you have to go through the bank.
Or the bank is in front of me. The left or the right? Oh, there's the bank. Go left.
The bank
basically.
and down. Yeah. But
Okay.
take in consideration, you're going to lose 10 coins by doing that. 5 for the bank and 5 for the dark star.
Okay, going left.
Huh. Did you just go left then?
I was gonna go left. Left is the... Oh, I'm just going left.
It felt trippy for a second there. I was like,
1, 2, and then go down.
And then go down.
Thank you. That took like 8 minutes of Jeopardy.
Like, ask a friend, ask the audience.
Yeah. Oh. Suffering.
Oh, I hate this.
My bet is on Wario.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Welp.
Yo! Okay. That one. Okay, I guess it's just us. If we all don't die. Oh god!
That's probably good.
Mm-mm.
It was letting me like. I thought it was gonna let me like buffer my input.
You won that.
That was so close.
I was too timid.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was really nice.
That was
I
funny
was
how
gonna
you
win
went too
until-
fast after stopping.
I tried to buffer my input. It didn't work out.
I forgot you could still move while you were while he has his eyes open.
Yeah. Which one happened?
Who has Coinstar? Zeph has Coinstar. But did anyone even I'm pretty sure Vile's gonna win this one. Cause Vile doesn't have Coinstar, but Zeph does. So that gives you 1 star. Yeah, pretty sure Vile's gonna win. And this, like, you know, Mario Party does the Mario Party thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so this game board is definitely good.
You think it's good?
Yeah, I think it's good, but of course there's improvements that can be made to it, but it's definitely a very good
It's
foundation.
fun! I just don't know where to go.
And I think it would be really nice if it had, if you were able to use the locked doors and like the skeleton keys, which I couldn't figure out how to use those.
Uh-huh.
That would like really help with this one. That'd be a really cool feature to have. And as it is, yeah, this is a really nice shape to work on, yeah. Like, something that I'm sure you already know already. And it's a pain to work on these, but to like work on the spacing of the actual spaces. And of course, maybe clarity is pretty good as it is, but if you want to make them look really perfect, it's a pain to do it. But it's worth it.
Very insightful feedback.
My very first one, that Pyland one, that one I definitely put a lot of work into the spacing. But it only made it look good. It wasn't a very good game board. This game board already a lot better than the game board that was my first one. So long story short, your first game board is a lot better than my first game board.
Well, actually, it's my second board because I did one for like a test and it was awful, but
Oh yeah. I just ran off the edge.
you thought you were Luigi?
Nope.
Yeah.
I just straight up failed. I failed and I just ran off the edge. I knew what I was jumping in that time. Oh, it happened to you
I
too.
went too fast. Yeah. I thought I was able to stop beforehand, but I forgot.
I can tell
This
your
is not
analog
a-
stick was held in the like the complete opposite direction.
Yeah. I was like, I'm so used to real N64 range that I was like, oh yeah, I went too fast and too forcefully. My strategy worked for a little bit.
Turn 17. We got
I
3
got
turns
still not enough money.
left. Yeah. That's
Hey!
brutal.
I need 2 coins!
If you
Please!
can win this next, if you can win this next mini game, you have your chance.
Yeah. Or if, like, you know, I don't lose, I mean, I don't win at all, and it's one of those games where you can get a little bit of pity money. Skateboard Scampered. Wait, I forgot what's even called, but that one. Skateboard Scampered? Oh, ew, that's really good. That's bad times two.
You see how the train has a little, like, thing in its mouth? It's a baby train. I'm gonna steal it.
Breathing.
I wonder how new trains are made.
Val, did you seriously ask if we knew how trains were made?
Yeah,
Wow.
What's that? Yeah, you know.
When a mommy train has a daddy train.
Okay. Oh, under the skateboard there's a boo.
Wow.
I never saw that.
I was just excited because if you didn't realize, I was just talking about how I just need this game and I just need to jump twice.
Oh, it's the same texture on the top too, I think.
And I have no faith in my skill to win this game. I've never won this. Only when I absolutely had to. I think in the mini game.
I used to be really good at this one, but I think I still am. But last tries I've been having I think I'm gonna go strong this time. I probably only failed last time because I was playing with other people. I was playing with people that would rush.
Bro, I got money. Bro, I got money. I'm gonna die and I'm happy. Oh, I might actually win!
Yeah, I'm not gonna win. Hey, I didn't get caught.
Did I? I think Seth got it.
Ooh.
Another close one. That's fine. I got everything I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really intense. That one can be really intense.
I was only focusing on 2 coins, so that's it. No one press a battle or a chance.
I wonder what item I'm gonna get.
No need to guess. Oh! You can use the same turn?
Yes, I am.
Get like, not anything. Get one again. No. Don't go to the star. 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 Don't go to
I
the
don't
star.
think I've had enough. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is terrible. Press that one first. Yay! Yay! It's not me!
Everyone wins.
Everyone wins. But Wario doesn't have. I'm satisfied with this one.
Yeah.
You're still Coinstar.
Yeah.
And
I'm
you're not
friggin'
getting
over
the star.
California, that's for sure.
Okay, you need to get more than a 2. Okay.
Yeah!
A rule that I like, that I kind of wish would be like an optional thing, it's like, would read like 100 coins would count as a star in terms of rank. That would be a
On reserve?
but, yeah, it's not a thing, but that would be
Oh no, it's all the way there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's getting it. Unless someone gets like a golden.
I wonder who used the golden mushroom this turn. Oh my god.
Yay! I'm so done with all the extra stuff. I don't want anything. Just give me a plain path the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, with my last game where I made, I tried to be really careful of, you know, how many of certain stages.
What is it gonna get?
Make the
Like
occasion-
every time.
Does he ever win? I thought he won like once. Are we on the same team? Oh,
Yeah.
you and me, Zeph.
It's me and you.
Magna Carta! Yes! Money game. Money game, my beloved.
And what is that? Oh, okay. I think
one.
I've played this one like 4 times in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, it's never been picked like
Get
at
the-
all in my games.
Just get the big chest and we'll be fine.
I don't know quite how to play. Is there a button?
Go forward.
Oh,
And backwards. The chest is not mine. Zev, get the chest!
I don't know how to.
It's okay, you tried your best. Get the money back. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. We still got stuff. Your point.
Okay, but Wario's bumping me a bunch.
Despite you getting the chest, there was only a 3 coin difference. I'm satisfied.
Yeah, Wario got in my way.
Whatever could happen in these last 2 turns.
Imagine
Okay, Zeph. Zeph won. Zeph won 2nd place. And probably minigame star?
That'd be interesting. I don't know. It's between me and Duff with minigames.
Yeah, I've been not as good as I would like to be.
So, you know how I mentioned I got a new motherboard upgrade earlier?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, now since I have more RAM, I might be able to mess around in VR chat without it lagging as much.
Did you say VR chat?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any VR equipment, but every once in a great while I'll get on there. And
Yeah.
last time I got on there, I had some lag, and I think it's because
Seriously? Oh god. No.
Like,
No.
it didn't lag all the time, but it only lagged when I got into a super populated server. It was like
Yeah,
a lot.
I've played way too much VR chat. I have an Oculus Quest too.
That's pretty cool. I wish I had VR here.
It's like, well, if you're willing to. Well, I wasn't willing to buy it brand new, so I like literally lived on a offer up for like 3 months, just trying to find a cheaper Oculus Quest. I found one for like 200-ish, and it was completely fine. It's literally right on the bed. It's really fun. You can watch YouTube in HD, and it feels like you're half a theater in your own house.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would love to use it in a 340p quality.
I recently went back to watching some VR chat videos on YouTube, and it was like, I saw trolling and full body VR chat, whatever.
It's
It was a really
suffering.
funny video of someone like messing around with a bunch of props and like swinging from
yeah.
like things and there's no skateboard. All that kind of
Well,
crap.
yeah.
VR
If you
shit.
don't, yeah, there's a lot of nasty people there. It's like one of the worst toxic communities. But if you can find just some nice people, you should be good.
Yeah, I got lucky last time I got in there. Last time I found just a couple people having a really decent conversation or whatever, you know. It was
Yeah.
actually like the same quality of conversation that I would found on a YouTube video before, but I was actually there in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone who was like ex-military, stuff like that, random like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Well, you can find some diverse groups if you talk to people.
Like, I didn't really talk really though. I mean,
That's
I
okay.
did say one thing, which was not just me agreeing with something that someone said.
Yeah, when I first started VR chat, I was a mute. I was too anxious to talk. And then I was like, I can trust some people.
Yeah. I had a full set of gear, I'd probably be more outgoing. I'd totally find funny things to do.
Yeah, it's really fun when you actually have VR.
Started.
But yeah, I don't know who started it, but it's okay. Oh no, I don't know. It feels weird when you're not using a Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah.
I'm using an N64 controller.
It feels so precise and I don't like it.
Yeah, I
There
use
is
the
no
PlayStation
curve there.
controller. I gotta
Yeah.
say, that experience
Ooh.
was great.
Wario? I want to say Wario.
Alright.
Oh, we tied Zeph.
Oh wow!
Had those
Congrats!
two parts. Yeah, I'll do my score of that.
There's like
That's tied.
we guys could, yeah.
Wario's looks like just not even
Oh,
a
this is
looper.
a battle minigame?
Yeah,
I
it was.
completely forgot. I treated it like a normal minigame and I didn't freak out.
Nice.
I got distracted by VR chat. Deepsy Salvage! Yay!
Oh no.
There's a lot of money games in this round.
Yeah. Time to play Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird. The OG Flappy Bird.
Happy word. Mine.
Yours.
Got lucky. I'm gonna be a fiend.
A fiend.
Yeah, I'm a fiend.
I'm just getting a bunch of. Ha ha ha. No, yeah. Falling is
Oh,
good.
I missed so much.
Oh, I just have that. Mine!
Oh no.
I got like too many bags.
21! Wow.
You did that. You like, bro, you got Coinstar. There's no
Yeah, you
point
got-
anymore.
Uh-huh.
There's no point. You won. You won. You got me. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's really close between you and Vile, but one of you two got.
I mean,
minigames.
Val stole my first star. Both stars I got using lamps.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
you're rich.
And then his chance time for me.
And then I say no.
Oh, that would have been bad if you were joking and you actually accidentally
I've
corrected
actually
it.
done that before.
Yeah, it's not.
I
fun.
did it too. Once I was playing with a friend in real life and I clicked no by accident.
I know I've done
I
that at
actually
least
did it-
once.
I did it on purpose before. They were really upset.
I don't know why there's a no option. Like, I seriously
troll
don't
your
know
friend.
why.
Wow.
Wow. Just, yeah, Coinstar times
Wow.
100.
Yeah,
8.
Wow. Jesus.
Done. I meant with my round.
So you're
Not
gonna time me, most likely, I feel like, in stars.
Yeah, I
If you're
mean,
gonna time me, I'm gonna have one edge, most likely. And you're gonna,
Even-
if you time me in stars, you're gonna win.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, Zeph, you just win. You win. You win again because you get
Between-
Coinstar.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. Hey, let's count
I
again.
don't know. Oh,
There's no point. Well, I guess there is. This could determine minigames are. Up the ante.
Let's do this.
This time I tried recounting, and I can't even finish. I'm just gonna stick with one.
Yeah, me too.
I was confused
Okay.
between two numbers. 19 and
too.
18.
Yeah.
It's either we all win or
I
just
made a
Vile.
decision between 18, 'cause I saw Wario.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I got 19 first, and I just tried to keep recounting, but they kept overlapping each other.
Yeah. And like the first time I wasn't even fully confident, and then every other time I was like even less confident.
This has been quite a game. I'm betting Zeph wins.
I
feel like you
mean,
put
Vile
minigame
has
star
more
and
chances.
Coin Star. But you have my coins. You are guaranteed at least 1 star, and you just need 1 more after that, and you're done.
Yeah, this was a pretty good one.
There you go, you won, Zeph! You won.
I don't know.
Literally, you have 2 stars and 50 coin star, and you have the most money and the most stars, so you're
you're
winning. Yeah.
So get minigame star.
Whoa!
Maybe
4-way tie!
What? No
4-way tie
okay.
for happening because there's none.
Now happening. Yeah.
Okay.
Zeph, you are the overlord of Mario Party 2.
Yay!
What? Oh, there's no cutscene.
No
That's so
cutscene.
sad.
Wow.
I love watching that little cutscene. That was
Same.
good, yeah. You feel the vote.
So one of you guys gonna post this in Mario Party?
Oh, we do, yeah.
Wait, what? Could you repeat that, please?
Okay, I got the screenshot.
Oh, I'll post it in. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Understood. Two for 2. 4 red coins, 1 pink.
And then this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Friggin'
I guess that was a quick game.
Yeah, it was.
I like last one, I think like it was an hour and 40 minutes.
Let's
how
check.
fast is this one?
How fast was this one? I think we started, I forgot the message when I was ready, but... Oh yeah, we can just check how long we've been playing. An hour and 20 minutes.
20 minutes sooner.
That seems rational.
Okay.
Alright, that was fun.
Yeah.
Kind of chaotic, but not as chaotic as, Vile's board.
Honestly, this map I made it so it's my baby. But
Aw.
if I have to pick a favorite, I'd say Vile's birthday cake.
Is it because
Yeah,
you
I
exploited the
remember
boo?
Exactly.
Yeah, and the way I really tried to put a lot of thought in the amount of spaces and what spaces where, like, the one thing that really stuck out on this board was the crowd of the 3 battle spaces or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one with the board symbol on them.
Making the big curve on the top right.
This one has a lot of potential though. It just needs more, you know.
It needs refining.
Yeah. And I feel like if the game gave you more features to work with, it could be even better too. Both of our boards, unfortunately. Especially yours. My board's pretty much complete. I made another board since we did another. Oh yeah, I updated the board since we did it.
Because of Zeph.
We were thinking last time. And the old one though is definitely one you want to keep because they definitely have their own twists. But yeah, it works. I updated it and it does exactly what I expected it to now. Which, you know, what I originally intended. How you know, because some things weren't exactly the way I intended, but now they are.
Great.
At least I'm pretty sure. If there was something I messed up on and I didn't go on and correct it, I'm pretty sure it was literally just like something really small.
Yeah. Wow. Even.
Mario Party is a game that plays itself.
And then plays it, so I mean, like, you never know.
Yeah, you can set all the players to con players if you want to do after you start the game. And the game plays itself, and then you just turn off the TV, and then you go on hard stuff. Yeah.
Wow, yeah,
That's what I did on our console back in the day.
that's valid. No YouTubers, just make your Nintendo 64 be its own YouTuber. Professor. Does it have the credits? No, you have to get Bowser Land. Do we have Bowser Land?
Yeah, I think you unlock a book at some point.
Spirit Land. What is my favorite song? I do really love Western. Spaceland. Oh,
Mine is between Spaceland and Overland.
this feels like if Zelda and Star Fox had a third-party music.
Kinda, yeah. Imagine Zelda in space or Fox in medieval times.
You don't have to. It's Star Fox Adventures.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just
I
me
played
being
every
a
good
nerd.
Star Fox game. The Star Fox games I really like Star Fox series. I guess you can say. The
Star
games
Fox,
that I
yep.
particularly like though are Star Fox 1, the unreleased 2 for SNES,
Mm-hmm.
and 64, and then Adventures in Salt.
You're valid. Yeah, I love 64. I have a very soft spot for Star Fox too. I really like Assault. Adventures was fun, though. I feel like the story was though people think it's cheesy and dumb. I think Assault had a pretty cool story.
Yeah, and that game really affected me, I gotta say, Adventures.
Yeah, it made me emo. I actually cried as a little kid. Yeah, Assault. Yeah, I think Assault was the best actual. I mean, like, is it okay? Zeph, I don't know if you know this, but they literally remade. They did a remake of a remake of a remake. They remade the original on 64, and then they did a remake of 64, and then they did a remake of Star Fox 64 3D, which was Star Fox Zero, and that was our last game.
For real.
He hasn't been doing either Star Fox or F-Zero any justice.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't they go to a... I mean, not a remake, but why not they do either a prequel or a sequel to the one with the big story that you like?
Like Assault? Oh, they tried. It was Command. It felt like I am a generous. I feel like I'm a generous video game person. However, Star Fox and Command literally felt like you were playing 9 fan fictions.
Wow.
And
You
it
know
was.
the game-
Mm-mm.
My bad.
No,
I
you're
like
good.
how you say it was mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
You know it's called Star Fox Event Horizon? Fan game?
Fan game? Yeah.
There's a fan game called Star Fox Event Horizon.
Well, I've heard of that, but I never played it.
I have it, played it. Still a very work in progress. But he's complete. The person who's making it, it's just one person who's working on it. Like,
Oh,
yeah. But yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. You would love. Have you watched a Fox in Space?
Fox in Space.
It's basically wow. If you're like a super big Star Fox fan like me, so it's basically this guy named his pen name is Frederick Fox, and he basically it's like as if there's an Adult Swim, but animated to Star Fox 64. It's a really cool animation. It's ongoing, but it's taking forever because it's basically him, and he has a really small team.
Mm.
And he does almost everything. He does the voices for Fox and Wolf, among others.
Oh, okay.
It has like over 1 million views on YouTube. Like, even if you don't like Star Fox, it's a neat animation.
Yeah. Okay, what is it called again?
A Fox in Space.
Okay, yeah, I'll remember that. Yeah, okay, definitely.
Yeah. Sorry, Zeph.
It's fine. I'm enjoying the discussion.
You're an honorary Star Fox skin because you like Fennekin.
I think that's a Pokemon, Atli. I'm not sure.
No, I'm joking. That was a joke.
Yeah, I know, I know. uh, honestly, as much as I like the first two generations of Pokemon the most, I'd say I have pretty much many favorite Pokemons across all generations, except the two later ones, Sun and Moon and Sword. And Shield. I did not
Really?
connect. Yeah, I did not connect.
Interesting. I love Sun and Moon, and I mean Sword. I know I'm in the minority because everyone was like it was too rushed, it's terrible. I like Sword and Shield. I thought it was fun,
Oh, cool for you.
but I like the one like I will die on this hill. Black and White was the best Pokemon.
I mean,
best,
okay.
in my opinion.
In order, I played Pokemon Y on my 3DS, and I very much liked it. Although everyone hates it.
What? No.
Yeah, everyone online hates it.
No way! I'm very isolated from the fandom because I think on Tumblr I play a lot like I'm not as active, but I was on Tumblr, and Tumblr is where all the nerds who are like fanatics of like animation, video games, and art come, and it's like a almost unanimous opinion that Black and White was the best behind Sinnoh, and the other people are like die hard for Sinnoh. I didn't finish my platinum, but yeah, I personally think Black and White are the best out of the core games of all Pokemon. Just the core games, the ones with the gym leaders.
But I did play Pokemon Black, and I liked it, although there was a little bit too much dialogue for me.
Understandable. That was like the game that affected me as like a middle schooler. I was like in middle school, and like the plot, like everything was with N, and I can't pronounce that guy's name. It's like Ghetis or something. The big bad guy. But oh my gosh. Okay, here's another random fun fact. I forgot. I can't pronounce his name, but it's like he is the last person you face, and he's the villain. And frustration in the game can only reach max capacity based on how much you hate your trainer. So if you hate your trainer, you can knock out someone, and his Hydreigon can knock you out. So like the implications of that is so sad because it's basically implying that this Pokemon is having the worst time of their life.
No.
Yeah, but in a positive aspect, in the Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Silver, he steals your Pokemon on first, and then he's like, oh, he might not be the best, but when you battle him on Victory Road, he has like a gold, like a Zubat, and he can only evolve with max friendship, so he learned. So there's like your two parallels, the quote-unquote rival being bad, and then he actually loves his Pokemon so much that they become best friends. And then the other is just like, try not to think about it too much.
Oh yeah, something that I want to mention about Pokemon related. So you know how AQZ's been getting all these updates. There's been a lot of progress, and the Netplay in general, and multiplayer. You know, just N64 emulation and Netplay together. A lot of progress. So I'm thinking that there's a chance now, and this is something I already tried kind of recently, like I don't know, around a year ago, with a friend. Pokemon Stadium online multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
With
That's
Game
fun.
Boy pack, with the Game Boy cartridge.
Ooh.
They had their own custom team. I had my own custom team, my own transfer pack, and I extracted the save data from it. My friend did it too, but we couldn't
That's
do
so
it because
cool.
AQT didn't support the memory.
So maybe it'll finally get supported?
Yeah, maybe it'll finally support memory pack over Netplay, and we would be able to do that.
Wow.
That
Yeah,
would
so
be really cool.
how I did this is I think yeah my friend used an emulator. I'm pretty sure he has all this stuff in emulator. Where I used my real console. I used a real cartridge of Pokemon Red and for Game Boy Color, and made like level 35. He made level 35 set, and then yeah, I used my transfer pack to transfer all that data to the N64, and I used I transferred from the N64 to the computer. And so basically how I got that to emulate, to computer emulator. But yeah, that didn't work out because AQZ didn't support it, and as soon as we tried
No.
using AQZ, the memory pack side of things would just fail altogether, and they just wouldn't look. They simply wouldn't look to save the memory over AQZ. But now it seems very clear that I don't know. It seems like it has a chance. There's a good chance. There's been a lot of updates, and actually, you should just look at the change notes. I've never looked at the change notes, and I don't know where to find them. It's like the person who's working on AQC he's done a very good job being very quiet. Like the person on that's really weird. Unless there's more than one person working on it and having their own separate build. People I kind of know the developer don't even always have the latest version. I found.
Wow.
Like what? Like I found the very first update ever that was ever noticeable on and I was the first person to tell the owner of the Mario Party Discord that there was even an update to begin with for AQZ. For to get all started with the frequent updates.
Yeah, wow. You've really seen it through the beginning.
They updated AQZ for a different Netplay build. It was another different build that was based more so on Smash and also general Netplay. But it had a weird problem with like it didn't want to run. But then I found another website just like that also had the same update. But that website is Play64, the one that I'm having you guys download from. That website is the one website that's been getting the most updates. And yeah. I don't know if Mario Party Discord has been getting them as frequently, but we know that Play64 is up to date, so that's what I'm doing.
Play64.
The Mario Party build still has some unique features about it, like the ability to easily duplicate data within the emulator.
Yeah, that's really neat that it has its own.
Regardless of that feature being a thing, though, and while it's a convenient thing, it can also sometimes be unsafe because emulators. I don't know, the N64 emulator has always been slightly unstable, and sometimes configuring the emulator can cause a crash, especially switching between plugins. And having the closure emulator just so you can really save out is a good thing because it reduces that chance of crashing if you just happen to be switching for example, your video plugin from Glide to anything else. Emulator is like bound to crash. And if it doesn't crash, you're lucky. But yeah, that's just an example of why it can be an inconvenience to have that easy save file replacer.
You guys wanna plan a game?
Plan it? Oh, I wish I could, but I have assignments that I have to finish.
Oh yeah,
but
Smash
if you
Remake
could,
update.
There was an update.
Yeah, there's now
What
Marth
is
in the
it?
game and another.
Who?
Marth?
Yeah, Marth and Mewtwo. They added
What?
Yeah, and they feel right. They feel like straight up Smash Brothers Melee Marth and Mewtwo.
No, really.
Oh, cool.
Wait, can you play Smash Remix on your River Drive? Or is that one you can't?
Yeah, Smash Remix, that one was in real console as well. So you are right to think there's a lot of hacks, especially back when the emulator drive was still kind of new. A lot of hacks just didn't work, and a lot of people just didn't know how to make hacks for real console because they tested what wasn't the emulator.
That's pretty cool. I'll have to test it on my own EverDrive.
Yeah, nowadays EverDrives are way more common, and any person who wants to develop seriously, you can just buy. Never tried to test it. Seriously, you know.
Yeah.
And
We-
there's something I haven't used. Oh yeah, so I paid. You know how I said I paid extra money to get the extra fancy version? I forgot to mention something.
Yeah.
Not only did I get the read and write kit, but I got a micro USB port on the side, which I've never used before.
Ooh.
But I'm pretty sure what it's supposed to let me do is I can plug it in to the console while it's on, and I could transfer games or edit them real time on the console.
That's really
cartridge.
cool. Wow.
So like I'm pretty sure how it works. I'm not can't say for sure. There's probably a lot more that you can do with it, but I'm not a programmer. But I'm pretty sure
That's
at
okay.
the very least you can transfer games to it and then reset without having to get the part out. But
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if that's all you could do with it. I think there's a lot more. But something that might be done with Unreal Engine 64, but I can almost guarantee that's going to require special hardware to help accelerate, add some extra power to the process so that N64 doesn't have to deal with extra load. It's online multiplayer on real console. It's possible. People have done it for 13 or 14 games on both the SNES and Genesis, using basically the same methods cheat cartridges use. Except, built-in modem too, and, program for, doing all that. Back in the day though, this was so old though, it was called X-Band. And it was made by ex-Apple developer and ex-Microsoft developer, software
Wow.
engineers that were really good at what they do. And, well, actually no, I don't know if they were ex or if they just weren't working at the time. But either way, they were really good at what they did, and they did this completely because they wanted to on the free time. And yeah, I forgot to say, this was so old that this was when you still had to pay for phone time rather than
Yeah, that's old.
phone cable internet days.
That's cool.
So they eventually, it was expensive to play in their service because of the way things work. When eventually they devised a cheap data plan or, phone plan for people to use specifically for X-Band. But yeah, it didn't last forever. The reason why this didn't explode in popularity is simply because the word didn't get out enough. And,
Wow, yeah.
yeah, and the people who did, every person who had it loved it, as far as I've heard on the internet.
Interesting. I almost wonder what would have happened to like the whole community and the internet if it had actually.
Yeah,
Right,
but,
yeah.
They actually had better advertising and all that. That really would have done the trick.
Fun facts of tonight.
That was a very fun game again.
And my team. Yeah, it was fun. I wish I could stick around though. I really should
Yeah.
finish my homework.
So I guess that's it.
Yeah, but you guys, if you want, you can have fun. But yeah, thank you both for your patience, and it was fun talking about various Nintendo stuff and learning more fun facts, and of course playing Mario Party.